YouTube? This your boy Lang, man, and I'm back here with another reaction video, Slime. And right now, I'm about to react to a Tennessee tragedy, the murder of Emma Walker. Now, with this video or with these reactions, y'all know these are like my favorites to do on the channel, besides like my music reactions and my funny video reactions that I do on my channel. But y'all know with the forensic file reactions or with the like the murder cases that I do on this channel, that I react to on this channel, you feel me, I always tell y'all, like, to me, like, it just be crazy, like, with some of these stories and how, like, these teenagers or how, like, these people be killing they, like, husbands or wives. Like, it just be crazy, you feel me? And it's sad because it's like none of them deserve to die, like, at all, you feel me? And with this case right here, a lot of y'all was like, Lang, bro, like, you gonna be like, what the like, what? In this case, like, bro, you gotta see it. Like, y'all told me, like, a lot of y'all was hitting me like, bro, you gotta see it. Like, we was even like, what the, like, you feel me? And I was like, all right, I gotta do it. So we here with it, you feel me? And make sure y'all send me more like murder, like forensic file stuff, and like more like murder cases like this, you feel me, in the comment section below, you feel me? And I know these videos right here, they don't, a lot of y'all be like, bro, why don't these go in the algorithm? Is because, like, these videos right here, like, they don't really get promoted like the other, like my music reactions and like my other reactions that I do, like, you feel me? Because with these one, it's like very, very graphic, so YouTube be tripping sometimes with these. So it is what it is, though. I'm gonna keep doing them, so it is what it is. But this is the Tennessee tragedy of the murder of Emma Walker. And like with these reactions, y'all know that we about to chill for the next 20-25 minutes. So get your favorite snack, smoke, whatever, you feel me? Because we about to chill. We about to find out what happened to Emma, you feel me? Like, we about to see. Let's get it, Slime. Let's go.
Central High School, Knoxville, Tennessee. The football stadium lights up and the energy is high as everyone turns up to support their home team, the Bobcats. The marching band and cheerleaders keep the entertainment going and the energy up for the crowd. Some say the school revolves around football and the community spirit is always strong when the team plays. In the autumn of 2014, there was a new cheerleader on the team. 14-year-old Emma Walker was the only freshman to make the team that year. Described as passionate, spirited, and fun with an infectious smile, Emma threw herself into cheerleading and took it very seriously. She adored being in that environment. She was kind, caring, and high-achieving, with hopes of one day becoming a neonatal nurse, caring for sick or premature newborn babies. One evening while Emma was cheering, she caught the attention of Central High's wide receiver, William Riley Gall, known as Riley. He spotted her from the sidelines and the attraction between the pair was instant. Riley, 2 years her senior, was also a top-performing and popular student. He was a member of the community church, loved video games, and his friends said he was a bit of a joker and not at all the stereotypical jock type. At the time, Riley was already in a relationship, but he soon broke it off to begin dating Emma. The football star and cheerleader became the quintessential popular high school couple. Riley clicked with Emma's family. Her parents said he was like the boy next door, polite, well-mannered, and likable. But their attitude quickly changed when they found out that Riley was keeping his promise to take his ex-girlfriend to the junior year prom. And then he was taking Emma to the senior year prom. This didn't sit well with Emma's parents, and they were concerned that his priorities didn't lie with their daughter.
And before I go further, y'all probably like, Lang, bro, why you in your... What's going... Like, why are you picking at your mouth, bro? I got some in my teeth. Yeah, I got some in my mouth, you feel me? So don't judge me, you feel me? Don't judge me.
But Emma wasn't concerned. Her social media account was often flooded with pictures of the young couple.
And big pause on that, too. Some in my big pause. Big pause. I got a piece of, like, because I was eating a burger, so I got a piece of, like hamburger meat stuck in my teeth that I'm trying to get out. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get it.
The pair would upload loving photos and silly selfies. Emma's friends, however, said they didn't find it easy to get to know Riley, but thought this was down to him being shy and more reserved. But as time passed, friends of Emma said they stopped justifying his behaviour and started to find it a bit more concerning. Many of Emma's friends said it became obvious that Riley didn't want Emma engaging with anyone that wasn't him. He became controlling, possessive, and jealous. Emma's friends voiced their concerns, but Emma brushed it off and told them they didn't need to worry. Emma's parents took away her phone in a bid to stop the toxicity. But Riley gave Emma an iPod Touch, so she was able to secretly text him through the Wi-Fi without her parents suspecting anything. For the next 2 years, Emma and Riley would be on and off numerous times, and the relationship was becoming more toxic and tumultuous. Each breakup was more dramatic than the last, and the young pair would frequently get into nasty arguments. Riley would send message after message and call her constantly. He was always bombarding her, waiting outside her work for hours until she finished. He once said to her, "You're..."
Bro, it seemed like this dude, Riley, was off, bro. Like, he had a loose screw up here. You feel me? Because, bro, you doing too much. You feel me? Like, you doing too much. You feel me? For no reason. Like, Riley, you, like, bro, you needed, like, you was off in the head. Like, something was already wrong with you. Feel me?
"Dead to me. I'll check the obituary." But for every nasty message, it would soon be followed by an apology. "I'm sorry for however I act. I love you more than words can describe," he would say. Emma's parents, Mark and Jill, said they tried to convince Emma to break off the relationship many times. Jill said he had a way of isolating her and making her think that he was the only one. The more they told Emma to break it off, the more they all butted heads. By the autumn of 2016, to everyone's unease, Emma and Riley's relationship was still the same. Riley had graduated and was a freshman at Maryville College, about 30 minutes away, and 16-year-old Emma was in her junior year of high school. Around Halloween that year, in a desperate bid to help their daughter, Emma's parents decided to ground her, not allowing her to leave the house unless it was to go to school or cheerleading. They started monitoring everywhere she went and everyone she spoke to, and to their surprise.
But I'm not gonna lie, it seems like her parents, like, was catching on to dude, but at the same time, her parents should have been should have told her, like, listen, man, like, that man is off. Like, you may think he's like, yeah, all that, but he's off. Bro could literally do something to you. Like, especially if I would have seen them text messages, I would have been like, especially as her parent, I would have been like, yo, what is this? Like, ain't no way, bro, you not playing with my kid. Like, listen, man. But her parents seemed like they was already onto bro, but to me, like, they should have just been, like, way more onto him. Feel me? Like, you know.
It seemed to have the positive effect they were hoping for. Mark said she was like her old self again. She would spend time with the family, socializing and eating dinner with everyone. Emma had even texted her friend Keegan to say that she and Riley were done for good after she had seen pictures of him with other girls at college. Keegan and other friends breathed a sigh of relief. As everyone expected, Riley did not take the breakup well. While in his college dorm room, he attempted to take his own life by swallowing Vicodin pills washed down with alcohol. The attempt was unsuccessful, but he continued to talk about wanting to hurt himself, and his friends witnessed some severe mood swings. Friday, November 18th, 2016. Emma was allowed out to go to a gathering at a friend's house. At around 11:30 p.m, her friend Zach arrived at the house. He was met by Emma, who quickly pulled him inside. She told him she had been receiving strange text messages from a number she didn't know. One of the messages said, "Come outside alone if you don't want to see a loved one get hurt. Go to your car with your keys. If you don't..."
Bro, and still, if that was me, if I was her homeboys, I would have been like, bro, we gonna see who is this, you feel me? Like, we gonna pull up on him, you feel me? Ain't no way you going alone. I would have told her straight like that. Ain't no way you going nowhere alone, you feel me? Nowhere, you feel me? I'm with you, you feel me? So we gonna both see who this is. That's me, you feel me? That's just me, what I would do.
"And comply, I will hurt them." Emma thought it was one of Riley's friends playing a strange prank on her. She texted back, threatening to call the police. This didn't deter anything, and the messages got more disturbing. Emma then got a message saying Riley had been dropped outside the house. Emma and Zach ran outside, and sure enough, they saw someone lying face down in a ditch near the house. It was Riley. When the pair reached him, he was holding his head and seemed confused. He said he had been kidnapped and didn't know how he got there. Emma was crying and told Riley they had broken up and he needed to leave her alone. Dejected, Riley walked off down the street, alone. He then called his friend Noah, telling him he had been kidnapped. Noah didn't believe a word. Emma, feeling uneasy, stayed with her friends that night. The following morning, just after 10 a.m, she drove home with her friend Haley, who lived close to the Walkers. While driving, they spotted a man dressed all in black, walking around on Emma's street. Emma dropped Haley at her house.
Man, no, bro. Bro, listen, man. I don't care what none of y'all say, bro. If you see a dude all black like this, bro looking for something. You feel me? And if it were me, bro, I live in this neighborhood, ain't no way you about to just walk my neighbor in the suite like that. No, bro. Because you can't, bro, you came to do something, so it's obvious that we got to do something to you first. That's just me. Like, ain't no way you about to be what? No. Just no. No. You feel me? I know y'all in the comments like, Lane, but bro, what the... No. Ain't no way. If a person in y'all neighborhood doing this all black, bro, he looking for somebody. He either looking to either do something to anybody in that neighborhood, or he looking for a... No. You don't let it slide. That's the community. No. You feel me? That's just me. Like, what?
And drove back home herself. Emma was going to meet her mom, Jill, and started getting ready inside. But the mystery man soon came back and started ringing the doorbell and banging on the door.
That's what I'm saying. Nah, man.
If vampires existed, don't you think we would have found them by now? All these rumors we've been...
Emma was frantic and texted her friends. She also messaged the one person she believed would come to her rescue, Riley. She said, "I hate you, but I need you right now." He replied saying he was speeding over to help her. When Riley arrived, the mystery man had disappeared. Emma's friend Haley knew who the man was. She said there was no doubt it was Riley. This was also confirmed when she saw his car parked nearby. She even texted Riley asking what he was doing lurking around near Emma's house, but Riley denied it was him. Jill Walker returned home looking for Emma. she found her daughter and Riley talking in the front yard. Jill reminded him he wasn't allowed to come near the house and told him to leave. Emma was visibly shaken and was worried it could have been a burglar. Jill wasn't convinced and knew this wasn't a coincidence. But Emma reassured Jill she knew Riley had nothing to do with what happened. After this incident, Jill and Mark were so concerned for their daughter, they took her to work on her Sunday morning shift. They waited until she'd finished and drove back home with her. Sunday night, November 20th, 2016. Everything in the Walker household appeared quiet and calm. Emma spoke to her friend Keegan about an assignment that was due and then headed for bed around midnight. A few minutes past midnight, Riley, who was back in Maryville, asked to borrow his roommate's phone. Using this phone, he called Emma. Riley alleged that during this call, Emma had told him she had no interest in getting back together with him, and the conversation abruptly ended. After this, Riley sent her countless texts and called around 40 times, leaving numerous voicemails. Emma didn't respond, and Riley eventually stopped trying to make contact. During the night, Emma's dad woke up after hearing what sounded like someone in the house and a door slamming twice. He checked around, looking in Emma and her brother Evan's bedrooms, but he couldn't see or hear anything, and nothing seemed disturbed. Thinking he'd just imagined the sounds, he went back to bed. Around 6 a.m, Jill went into Emma's room to wake her up for school. Jill said her name, but Emma didn't respond. She reached out and touched her leg, but Emma still didn't move. When Jill looked at Emma's face, she said she knew she needed to call an ambulance. Emma was pale and her lips were blue. Jill checked for a pulse, but felt nothing.
Where is your emergency? What's going on there?
I just tried to wake up my daughter for school, and she has no pulse.
How old is she?
She's 16.
You said that she's non-responsive?
Yeah.
16-year-old Emma Walker was dead.
Wow. So let me get this straight, bro. Bro went into their house. Wow. Wow. Just wow. I'm shocked. Like, bro, how do all the signs point to this man and nobody say nothing? Like, nobody tell her, bro, you might want to keep your guard up. Nobody tell her, you feel me? What? And why didn't the homegirl tell her, bro? That was walking down the neighborhood with the, come on, man. Like, wow. Wow. Just wow, man. Wow.
Police soon arrived at the Walker house. The lead forensic technician said from the information received in the 911 call, they initially thought this may have been a suicide. A small amount of blood was near Emma's mouth, and it looked as though she may have vomited, possibly due to ingesting something. However, police noticed a small hole in the wall of Emma's bedroom, which pointed them elsewhere. It was a bullet hole.
Wow.
Someone had shot Emma in the head through the wall while she was sleeping.
Cold-blooded.
2 shell casings were found outside the home, and police needed to work out where the second shot was fired. Walking around the outside of the house, police eventually found the second bullet hole at approximately the same.
So my theory was wrong. So bro shot her through the wall. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Same height as the first. This shot was also fired into Emma's bedroom, just by her bed. The gunshots had been fired from as close as 4 or 5 feet from Emma's bedroom window between 2:30 and 3 a.m. One bullet had hit her behind her left ear, likely killing her instantly.
Wow.
And the second bullet had lodged in her pillow.
Wow.
Whoever the shooter was knew the layout of the room and knew the position Emma would be lying in.
Yep.
Although the cause of death was not initially released, the word of Emma's sudden and shocking passing travelled quickly, with many thinking it may have been a suicide as a result of the breakup. Hundreds of tributes came flooding in, including many from Emma's ex-boyfriend Riley.
Bro, how you gonna do all this knowing you did this? Like, bro, this, man, ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. There's no way. How do you, man, bro. I don't even know what to say.
A candlelight vigil was held at Central High, and her fellow cheerleaders released balloons in her memory at that week's football game. When police started interviewing Emma Walker's friends and family, the same name kept coming up, over and over: Riley Gaul. Some of Riley's friends became concerned for his well-being after Emma's passing. They told detectives a secret Riley had shared the day after he claimed he was kidnapped. Riley said he was now fearing for his life and had taken his grandfather's gun for protection. He then showed the gun to his friend Alex. Another friend, Noah, told detectives that Riley had asked him how to remove fingerprints from a gun, claiming he was asking for his roommate. Just a day before Emma was
Yeah, bro, you did that bro. And you are scandalous. You scandalous, bro. You don't deserve to be on this earth. Bro, you took this girl's life because you couldn't withstand the word no. And the reason why I kind of, and this is kind of, y'all may be like, Lane, bro, why you coming? No, bro, because, bro, this how, if y'all been on my channel, y'all know, like, my mom's got killed, right? And this is exactly how she got killed, from a person literally freaking that couldn't take no for an answer, you feel me? And, you know, so yeah, I don't like people like, bro, you feel me? Because y'all, you took an innocent life because you couldn't withstand no, you feel me? And you already had problems from the get-go, you feel me? So to me, you don't get no sympathy from me at all. I don't know, man. Just no.
shot, Riley's grandfather reported this very gun as stolen. Riley asked Noah and Alex if they would help him get rid of the gun in the Tennessee River, as he feared it may implicate him in some way, even though he claimed he had absolutely nothing to do with Emma's death. Detectives brought Riley in for questioning. Police talked to him for hours that day. The more Riley talked, the more holes appeared in his story. He was elusive and detached, and the way he spoke about Emma did not match with his previous words. He referred to Emma as the girl and wouldn't use her name. Detectives said Riley was totally emotionless and disconnected, and his whole story seemed very rehearsed.
The girl, she texted me. Which girl? The one that passed away.
Oh, okay. What's her name?
Emma.
So now she's that girl. Bro, this is what I mean, bro. Like, bro, you didn't even really mess with that girl like that to begin with, bro. You was just, man. And people seeing, and the coldest thing is people was seeing right through it too. But nobody, like, I don't know why nobody didn't really tell, like, get on her like that, like, bro, like, you feel me? Or, like, keep bro away from her, like, and I mean completely away. Like, I don't know why they let bro get it. Like, they let too many attempts with bro slide. Like, you feel me? Like, but this is sad, bro. This ain't cool.
Despite maintaining he'd been in Maryville at the time Emma had been killed, cell phone analysis proved this to be a lie. His phone placed him on the freeway around midnight, heading back to Knoxville from Maryville. It also put Riley in the vicinity of Emma's address at around 3:45 a.m., and she had been killed between 2:30 and 3 a.m. Officers quizzed him on the gun and the information they had received from Noah and Alex, but Riley denied any of these conversations ever happened.
If I told you someone told us that they saw you with a gun, what would you think about that?
I would wonder who said that and where they saw me with the gun.
Alex McCarty said that you showed him a handgun. Where is the gun?
I do not know.
You understand, though, for us, Alex has no reason to lie about something like that.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, I don't know where it's at.
He said that you showed him the gun, you told him that you had it, and you told him that you got it from your granddad.
Don't have the gun. I don't know why he would say that.
Do you ever remember having a conversation with Noah about getting fingerprints off a gun? How do you get fingerprints off a gun?
No.
Riley was the police's only suspect at this point, but they did not have enough to make an arrest. After he got out of the station, Riley sent Noah and Alex a text message and told them not to talk to the police again, and instructed them to delete the messages from him. Little did Riley know, Alex and Noah were still talking with officers, and had been the second they found out Emma had died. The pair wanted to support the investigation and knew they could retrieve the murder weapon. Police were initially hesitant and warned them about the safety risks of getting involved, but the pair were both adamant and determined to help.
Shout out to Alex and Noah, bro, because they real ones, you feel me? They not letting bro slide, you feel me? Unlike, I'm not saying her, but unlike, like, they're doing the jobs that her parents and her homegirl, like, didn't really do. Like, they like, because they didn't really get on him. Like, you feel me? And get on her about him. You feel me? Like, Alex and Noah, bro, they getting on him. You feel me? Because they can see right through, bro. You feel me? Like, you feel me? They know. You feel me? Shout out to them.
Help. I wasn't fearful of my safety. I was just fearful that maybe justice couldn't have been done if we made the wrong move, Alex said. They hatched a plan with the police to catch Riley in his own lies. Noah and Alex spoke to Riley and agreed to help him dispose of his grandfather's gun in the Tennessee River. The plan was, the police would wait nearby ready to arrest Riley as soon as he pulled the gun out. The boys would text the police a code word, signaling them to move in. Officers gave Noah and Alex wires and body cameras, and an intricate undercover investigation began.
But I'm trusting you guys, like, with my life, because I mean, this is 70 years in jail if I'm convicted of something I didn't do. Man, are you guys busy right now? Are you guys doing anything? Because I need you to, good luck. I'm going to throw it in the water. They will never better respond. I'm pointing your one at the small ledge that really looks out of the water. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. And if I'm enough force, if I just turn it on, you guys don't have to come with me if you don't want to. I'm not too mad at you. I'll just use Christ here. I understand. If it's in the Tennessee River, they will never find it. I know that much. And how am I
After this was filmed, the three made their way to the river with the gun that Riley had been hiding at his stepfather's house.
Success? Bag of trash. I just threw it in there. I don't know what's in there. I just want to throw it and be done.
Oh my God. What? This is a real gun.
When they got there, Riley took out the gun, ready to throw it in. But thanks to Noah and Alex, the police were waiting.
Everybody put your hands out of the vehicle now!
Oh my God.
Leave your hands out of the vehicle! Step out of the vehicle!
48 hours after Emma had been found, her killer was in handcuffs. Riley Gaul was charged with the murder of Emma Walker. In the boot of Riley's car, police found black clothing and shoes. The only conclusion they could draw was that it had definitely been Riley trying to get into Emma's house a few days earlier.
Opening arguments began today in the first-degree murder trial.
Our Ann Brock was there today. A lot of emotion surrounding this case. Some tough talk, though, as well, about evidence and patterns of behavior. You picked it all up, Ann.
Absolutely. Emotional, of course, as a mother had to be the first witness to take the stand and describe so much surrounding her daughter's death. But both sides in this case really dug in, trying to show behavior patterns. The defense trying to bring out details of how this teenage girl you see pictured behind me was defying her parents, even when they didn't want her around her boyfriend, trying to show that while he was what the defense attorney even called obsessive in his behavior, he did not intend to harm her. Now, prosecutors are trying to show that Gaul was stalking his former girlfriend, even planning to harm her. They're pointing to evidence from the gun they say Riley stole from his grandfather to having a bag full of black clothes and gloves in a garbage bag. Police collecting these things when they arrested him.
The trial of Riley Gaul began a year and a half later, and he pled not guilty. He chose not to testify, and his legal team called no witnesses to the stand. His team's line of attack was not to argue that he didn't fire the bullets, but to argue that it was a total accident that the bullets had killed her. They claimed he was just trying to scare Emma by shooting near her, without realizing the bullets would go through the wall. He wanted her to confide in him and ultimately resume the relationship. His lawyer said Emma saw Riley as her hero, and this was all part of his clumsy plan to pretend to save her, but it went horribly wrong when he accidentally killed her in the process. The defense asked the jury if they were to find him guilty of anything, it was reckless homicide, which carried a substantially lesser sentence.
So, submit to you that after you've heard all the evidence, and as I told you in the very beginning of this trial, you will hear some bizarre, reckless conduct regarding my teenage client.
Bro, it don't matter if he's a teenager, bro. Y'all trying to know. They trying to make it seem like because you didn't know, bro. You fired shots at some. What did you think was gonna happen? Oh yeah, bro. You did. Yeah, I'm gonna fire, bro. No, those are bullets, bro. Like those can go through a lot of stuff, bro. And you intentionally killed that girl, bro, because she didn't want to be with you no more. Let's be real here. How did you know exactly where the position she was gonna sleep? Cause you knew. Feel me? Ain't no reckless homicide. No, you killed somebody, and I don't care if you was 18. Don't matter. You knew what you was doing. You knew what you was doing, bro. At the end of the day, you knew what was right. You knew what was right. You knew what was wrong.
Thing that they say about premeditation to kill Emma Walker is consistent with him trying to scare her. Because if you scare her, maybe she'll come have contact with you, and therefore you can try to rehabilitate your relationship. I'm not saying it's logical. Do not think that I submit to you that there's any logic in any of this, because it's not logical.
It's not, bro.
But it is consistent with the facts as we know them from the witnesses is consistent with the facts as we know them from the 18th, and is consistent with how Emma reached out to him on the 19th, asked him to rescue her.
But the prosecution said everything pointed to this being an intentional act, and it stemmed from his anger at her not wanting to get back together with him.
Exactly.
But she was their light. And they're blessed that they got 16 years with her. And they can look at it that way and live the rest of their lives knowing at least we got that. But they'll always be muted. You could sense that from them when they took the stand. Each one of them has suffered a loss at the hands of him. This guy, his personal responsibility, his actions, everything that he did, caused them to suffer, and every person in here who she touched in their lives will never be the same again. Because of him, and his selfishness, and his lies, and his possessiveness, and his manipulation, and his obsessiveness of Emma Walker. She's creating this fictitious, this bogus kidnapping story to upset her. When you think about the fact that 3 o'clock in the morning, dressed in black, he's standing outside a 16-year-old girl's bedroom, and you think of all the places he could have placed that shot. All the things that he could have done. Shoot up into the air, shoot him through the window, anywhere, but where you shot. Shot placement shows you an intent to kill. Mr. Gilder, has the jury reached a verdict? Yes, sir, we have. Will you please stand? Mr. Gall, please stand. Mr. Gilder, in count 1, the first defined offense charging the defendant with first-degree murder, did the jury reach a verdict? Yes, we did. What is your verdict? Guilty. And for the lesser-included offense of stalking,
You heard them. Yes, bro, you did that. What this? No, boy, you killed this girl because you couldn't withstand no. And I hate people like you, bro, because people like you, bro, is the reason why I don't got a mom right now, bro. It's the reason why I got my mom taken from me when I was a kid, bro, and I seen her get killed. You feel me? So, people like you, bro, you have no sympathy in my book at all. You feel me?
did the jury reach a verdict? We did. What is your verdict? Guilty.
The jury found William Riley Gall guilty of the first-degree murder of Emma Walker, as well as stalking, theft, reckless endangerment, and being in possession of a firearm during a dangerous felony. In the state of Tennessee, a first-degree murder conviction carries an automatic life sentence. Riley was sentenced to life in prison with a minimum term of 51 years before he could even be considered for parole. He will be in his 70s. In May 2021, it was announced that Riley Gall was seeking an acquittal based on insufficient evidence. If the acquittal was not granted, he was seeking a new trial. A motion hearing was set for June 4th, 2021. However, his request was denied. Riley's attorney said he plans to appeal the ruling. Emma should have graduated in May 2018. Her family accepted her diploma for her, and her cap and gown were laid out on the chair she would have been sat in. Since her death, Emma's family and friends continue to work hard to keep her legacy alive. Her high school has a scholarship in her name. Jill said Emma's love of animals and her dreams of becoming a neonatal nurse was such big parts of her character. The Walker family has since had a dog park and a neonatal intensive care unit patient room at East Tennessee Children's Hospital named after her. Jill said that she hopes people remember Emma by channeling her energy and making sure they are always kind to others.
And I'm gonna end it right there, Slime, bro. Like, bro, this was crazy, man. Like, at the end of the day, I'm glad bro got caught, but bro, this could have been avoided. You feel me? Like, it's crazy, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments, though. You feel me? Y'all let me know. You feel me? And I love y'all, man. Y'all stay safe, and I'm gonna holler at y'all on the next one, Slime. Already. One.